Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to see how to make Tomcat server as a HTTPS protocol support. In the previous video, we discussed how to run the Tomcat in Windows and how to run the Tomcat in Linux. And similarly, we explained the each and every folder in the Tomcat. In this video, we are going to focus how to make our Tomcat service as a HTTPS protocol support. For making Tomcat server as a HTTPS protocol support, first of all, we need to get the one JKS file. So usually guys, so if you are working in any company, so for making HTTPS support of the any Tomcat server, usually you will get one JKS file from the IT department. But in our case, we are doing the test and we are practicing how to make the HTTPS support for the Tomcat, right? For making this activity, we need to have the one JKS file. JKS file is nothing but the one Java keystore file. The Java keystore file, it will contains the keys. Okay, by using these keys, we are going to make our Tomcat server as a HTTPS protocol support. Okay, so for generating the JKS file, we are going to use the keytool commands. Okay, so these are the keytool commands we are going to use to generate the JKS file. So why we are going to generate this JKS file? So for making any application, I mean any Tomcat server as a HTTPS protocol server, first of all we need to get one CRT file. CRT file means certificate. So for getting the certificate, usually we will get the certificates from the some trusted sites. So those are the GoDaddy, like that. But if you are working with your local system, right? For working with the local system, we can generate our own certificate also. So to generating our own certificates, what we are going to call those certificates, we are going to call those certificates as a self-signed certificates. By using these self-signed certificates, we can make our Tomcat server as a HTTPS. So let me generate the JKS file. First, before using this command, I'm going to explain what is the use of this. So this is a keytool command, guys. So this is a keytool command. After keytool command, so this is the generate keypair. So we are going to generate the keypair. So what is the algorithm we are going to use? We are going to use the algorithm as a RAS. So here, I mean, usually we have the two, I mean, number of algorithms like AES, DES, RSA. But in case of our situation, we need to use the RSA algorithm. So once you use this RSA algorithm, so we are going to generate the key pair. Key pair means key pair is the combination of the private key and public key. So private key is for our purpose, public key is another person. I mean, the persons who are going to access our applications. Private key is going to be safe and public key is going to be distributed to everybody. Okay, the alias name. So we are going to generate one key pair, right? So for generating key pair, we are going to give one name. So the name is the alias name, and this is the key size. And what is the keystore name? What is the keystore name you are going to give? So here I am going to give the keystore.jx and validity. So now take this command. Okay, and choose one location. So I choose the location as a pictures, and after choosing, just enter the command. After entering the command, it will ask the password. Just give the password. This password is important, guys. This password we are going to use in the Tomcat configuration. Okay, so you need to remember this password. So so I gave the password, and first I enter the password. After it asking the re-enter the password for confirmation purpose, I enter the second time also. Once you enter the successfully, so first it will ask the first and last name. Okay, this first and last name is nothing but you need to give the proper domain name. Okay, let's say an example. If you go to any website, let me show you. So this is a website, right? So this is the youtube.com. So this is the domain, guys. Okay, this is a protocol, HTTPS protocol, and www.youtube.com. This is the domain. Okay, so if you want to see this certificate, you can click here. Connection is secure. Why connection is secure? The connection is secure. Why? Because this is a trusted certificate issued by the some other party. So once you click here, you will find the certificate is valid. So once you click here, you will find the certificate details. Okay, these are the certificate details. Okay, similarly, let me search for the some any JSON. You can see here. So this is the URL, right? So just me copy this URL and I will paste here. This is a URL. What is the protocol? This one. This is the HTTPS protocol. After HTTP protocol, they are using some domain. This is the domain. So if you are making our application as a HTTPS protocol, definitely we are going to get one domain. Instead of the domain, they can use the IP also. But as per the practice, definitely you need to have the one proper valid domain. So if you are making the HTTPS, so this is a domain. So you can see here, once you click here, you will get the connection is secure. Once click the connection is secure and certificate values, click this one, and here you will find the common name. So this is a common name. Common name is the domain name. So in my case, in our case also, it is asking our first and last name. So what we have to give here? Okay, common name is the valid domain name. So here it is asking the CNS address, like common name. Common name. Common name is the actual domain name. So in my case, I'm going to give the test.java.com. This is going to be my domain. Okay, and what is your organization? So I'm going to give my organization as a IT. So these are the information we need to give based on our requirement. Okay, what is the name of your organization? So I'm going to give the Shiva. So anything, guys. So those are not going to be mandatory. I mean, those are not going to be important while doing the practice, but in time of the real case, they are going to provide the valid information for these questions. Okay, what is the city and name? City, I'm just going to give the Hyderabad. Next is I'm going to give the Hyderabad. So two letters of the India, India. Okay, you can see after entering all the details, it will show the details. Okay, CNS, this is a common address, right? So here you are able to see the common name. What is the common name? So JSON format.org. So why it is showing? This is the actual domain they are using for this application. So similarly, what is the common name you are using? This is the common name, https.com. So once we make our application as a HTTPS protocol support, how we are going to access our application? We are going to https slash. So this is the way we are going to access our application. So you understand, right? So what i'm what I'm supposed to say here. So CN, common name, is the important factor. This is the valid domain name. This one we need to give properly. Why? Because this is the one we are going to use at the time of the accessing the application. Okay, this is going to be domain. So after entering all the details, it will show you all the details to us. It will ask to us, so all the details you enter is correct or not. So we need to give the confirmation by entering the S. Okay, once you make the yes, it will ask the key password. So maybe you can get an doubt. So in starting, it is already asked the password, but again it is asking the password. What is the difference of this password? So guys, here the first one is the password for the JKS. This is the JKS file. So JKS file, what is the JKS file? JKS file is nothing but one, you can like, it is like one database. Like in database we are going to save the data, right? Similarly, JK is also like one database. It is like one container. On that container we are going to generate the keys and we are going to store the keys. If you want to get the keys, we are going to get the keys by connecting the JKS file. It is like simply one container, guys. JK is the one container. So you gave the password here. That is the password for the this JKS file. Okay, then after this JKS file is created, we are creating the one key, right? We are generating the key, right? So this key is going to store in the this JKS file. We have the password. In the first we enter the password for the JKS, then we are entering the password for the key. Okay, so that is the difference. So now our JKS file is created. You can see the JKS file is created and it is showing some warning. So why? Because so if you are using the, if you are making our application as a HTTPS protocol, so you are going to use the JKS file, but it is recommended to use the PKCS12. We have the different type of the keystore files, jks, pkcs12. So what is the recommended one? pks12 is the recommended one. We'll show you how to convert the jks to pks. So but in this video we are going to use the jks file only. Okay, so I generated the file. So let me see, in my location the file is available on pictures. See, my file is available. See, my file is available, right? So after generating this jks, if you want to see your certificate is generated properly or not with your details, you can export the certificate from the keystore. So this is the command we are going to use to export the certificate from the keystore file. Okay, so now I'm going to copy this one. So let's paste here and export here. So while you, if you are trying to export this one, it will ask the password. This is the keystore password. Okay, so once you enter, so certificate store in file CRT. Okay, so the file got extracted. So you can refresh this one. See, you are able to see the self-signed certificate, right? Just double click this one. So issued by test.java.com, test.java.com, valid from the 2022 12/20. Okay, so next details. These are the details we are going to see. So see, so these are the details, right? These are the details we entered previously. cns is test.java.com. So this is a cns address. This is domain address. This we are going to use at the time of the application access. You can see certificate about test.java.com. Okay, so here you are able to see the red mark. Why? Because this is a self-signed certificate. This is a not a trust certificate. That's why it's showing as a red mark. If the certificate is the valid certificate, so if you purchase from the GoDaddy, some third party authorities, that time it will show the green mark. But our test purpose, we are going to use this self-signed certificate to make our application as a HTTPS protocol. Okay, so that's it, guys. In this video we see how to generate the self-signed certificate. So in the next video we are going to see how to configure this self-signed certificate in the Tomcat server, and how to make our Tomcat server as a HTTPS protocol support. Okay, thank you for watching my video. So if you like my content, can you please subscribe and support me.